Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United versus Liverpool combined 11. There can be no bias because this has been done fairly. This is based on everybody who replied to all the tweets, all the posts put on Instagram, everything on Facebook. This is a Manchester United combined 11 definitive. No Daily Star nonsense. This is bang on. And let's start off straight away. There's only one man who goes in goal. It's David De Gea. David De Gea goes in goal. Liverpool, they may as well have a plastic bag in goal. They don't have a goalkeeper, and David De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world. So David De Gea, 100% starts in goal. And I tell you what, let's fly another one in. 2-0 to Manchester United, because it's Antonio Valencia at right back. Who even plays right back for Liverpool? I don't even know. So it's 2-0 to Manchester United. You can say bias, you can sit down. There's some big decisions to be made in this this combined 11. And it's going to go off like a bottle of pop. And I totally agree with that. There are some... but We'll explain why. But 100% De Gea and Valencia start off. And you know what? Valencia's not even been that good the last couple of games. If Liverpool had a half-decent right-back, I would open up the debate. But you don't. So Valencia takes it. Simple, simple, simple. So who takes the first centre-back spot? We're not even debating anything at the moment. Oh, I don't know which way to go here. Should we give Liverpool a bit of love, or should we just stick with belittling them as Manchester United? Let's stick with Manchester United. Obviously, 100%, Eric Bailly. Let's see what people are saying in the live comments. But it's got to be Eric Bailly in as the centre-back there. The front three must... we're talking about the front three, Dr. Trolley. We're talking about the centre-backs. Apparently, Mark's biased. This is not biased. This is not my 11. I'll give you my 11 at the end. This is based on hundreds and hundreds of people putting their 11s in on Twitter and everything like that. And we've averaged it out. And this is the definitive Manchester United versus Liverpool 11. And can I just say to everybody as well, before Liverpool fans start booing and talking about justice, this is a fact. How many trophies have you won under Klopp? How many have we won under Jose? And also, where are you in the league? Where are we? So we're better than you. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Last night, Spurs, better team than Juventus over 2 legs. Who went through? Juventus. So, you know what? It's where you are. It's where you are. If you want to play great football, fine. But it's where you are. So 3-0 to Manchester United. We've only had 3 spots. But you know what? Oh, this is so close. So close. I was going to put you in, Chris. It was between those two. Let's open up the live comments. It was so close because I really think Van Dijk is just the Dutch Smalling anyway. I really don't think there's much between them at all. But I've got to listen to what the people in the polls said, and they went with Van Dijk. And I don't disagree with you. I tell you what, let's go with Van Dijk, but it's a lot closer. Just because he costs 75 million, he's played for Southampton and Celtic. I can play centre-back for Celtic. It's a pub league. Southampton, where are they? Who are they? Exactly. Who are they? Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. Van Dijk, Liverpool. I tell you what, I would have gone Smalling. I would have gone Smalling. But the people have voted. They've gone for Van Dijk. So I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm gonna move along. Now, this one. I tell you what. Here's your hater. Here's your biased person. Andy Robertson, left back. I tell you what. I would have gone with Andy Robertson, left back. You can see him there. I totally agree with everybody who did. No problems with that. Ashley Young's rubbish at left back, and Luke Shaw doesn't play enough for us to gauge it. To put Luke Shaw, and I can just say, this is a best combined Manchester United Liverpool. Forget if anyone's injured or anything like that. This is, if you could pick a combined Liverpool and Manchester United from their whole squad and everyone's fit and playing well, this is a combined Manchester United and Liverpool 11. And I would put Robertson there. I put Robertson there. I would put him there. Because Ashley Young is rubbish. No, he's not rubbish, but he's not a left back. He's a right winger. And Luke Shaw doesn't play enough. So you've got to give it to Robertson. I totally and utterly agree with that. Now, I can just... well, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Because some things are going to become clear as this develops. Obviously, it's all about what formation is played. And the team I'm going to give you is a different formation to this. But this is what the vast majority of you lot who voted went with as your formation. So, let me without further ado, he's made it in. Maybe it's a little bit controversial. It's going to be a midfield 3. And it's Nemanja Matic who makes it in, holding the midfield. Now, Liverpool have a pretty rubbish midfield. Liverpool think they're a great team, but Liverpool's midfield is pretty bang average, as is their defence, and as I said, plastic bag floating in the wind in goal. So their midfield's not great, but he did get voted in there. He's probably the only person who's got any credibility in a Liverpool midfield, which is Emre Can. Which I agree with. I don't mind Emre Can because he's desperate to leave Liverpool. He's off for free. He's run his contract down. He wants to play for a bigger club in the summer. So Emre Can makes it into a midfield 3. This is a midfield 3. There's a lot of people who are going to say Mane, Salah, Mata, people like that. This is your typical 4-3-3. This is your Real Madrid 4-3-3. This is your Kroos, Casemiro and Modric. This is not stick an attacker in a midfield 3 and try and get by. This is 3 genuine midfielders so that your attackers can just express themselves. So this is a midfield 3. Eric Ross knows the score. Remember, smash the like button if you're enjoying this. This is your Manchester United and Liverpool combined 11 so far. So it's a 4-3-3 that we're going to go for. Here he is. Now, I think I've got to look at the live comments here because I think a lot of people are going to be, oh, what? Pogba? Scousers, that is. Paul Pogba, on his day, world class. On his day, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. Now, granted, he's not been great for the last 4 weeks, but this is a combined 11 based on talent, on who you would take. Not on who's going to get suppressed by defensive tactics, not on who's going to be given a free role. Who are the best players? Now, that's the midfield 3. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I don't agree with that, and I'm going to give you mine at the end. But this is as voted for by everybody who could be asked to reply to our tweets, our Facebook post, and our Instagram. This is what the vast majority went through. So, what are we on? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8 players so far, and Liverpool have got 3, and United have got 5. Can, Matic and Pogba midfield 3. Chris Albert says no to Can. You know what, Chris? I'm going to applaud you. I don't really get the Emre Can thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it's a joke. But that's what I mean, John Sherrell says Wijnaldum. You know what? If you've actually got any idea about football, you would do. But Emre Can's the glamour one. I wouldn't. Harsh says I'd take Shaw over Robertson. You know what? I actually agree with Robertson at left back. I'm going to shock you there. I agree with Andy Robertson as left back. Do you know why? Because Luke Shaw doesn't play enough football for Manchester United. If Luke Shaw was playing every week like he should be, Luke Shaw's better than Robertson. But you've got to be realistic. Luke Shaw doesn't play enough games. So we can't guess. We can't guess on somebody. We could throw Tahith Chong in there instead of Salah. I think he's going to be a better player. But we can't guess. You've got to go on form. Shaw doesn't play enough games. Ashley Young's not good enough at left back. It's got to be Robertson. Canny's better than McTominay, says Patrick. Yeah, I don't think McTominay was ever in with a shout of getting into this combined 11. I've got to be honest with you. Right, this is where it's going to get really interesting. This is voted for by you. Remember, I will do my team. Jesse Lingard. Where's he? Oh, he's missed him. Wait, it wouldn't even be part of the joke. Jesse Lingard in on the right. I'm joking. He's not. Don't worry about that. Where is he? Okay. See, I'll be guided by Liverpool fans here because I don't agree with this. But I don't agree with this. This is what everyone voted. Alexis Sanchez on the left. Now, Alexis Sanchez on the left for me, he's not setting on. Well, straight away, this is the problem. Pogba and Sanchez would be nullified as they are for United week in, week out at the moment. If you put Sanchez on the left, no. FaZe says Martial coming in. I'll put Martial in. This is your 11, but this is bad. This is what the vast majority of people voted. There may have even been some Liverpool fans in there. I don't agree with this because this is United's problem at the moment. That space there is the space that those two players want to go into, and they're nullifying each other in real life. In real life, folks, not in a soap opera. In real life, they're killing each other in that space. This is United's biggest problem. But most people voted Alexis Sanchez on the left. I agree Alexis Sanchez should be in the team, but I wouldn't have put him on the left. But that's down to you lot. Salah, there. The most undebatable player. Salah's got to be in there. For me, he's the player of the year. I hate to say that, him being a Liverpool player, but Salah has got to be in there. Christopher White says this is terrible. Christopher White, put your complaints in to the community because this is what everybody voted for. This is not my team. You'll get mine in a minute. But as you know, the United stand, it's not about sat listening to Liverpool and Man United fans preaching at you what they think. This is about what you want. That's what the United stand's always about. Fan community. This is the 11 the vast majority voted for. Aquilus Hallison says, I'm sorry, Mark, but Liverpool have the better front three. Mane, Firmino and Salah all day, every day. They prove it week in, week out, says Ryan B. I got to disagree with you there, Ryan. I got to disagree with you there. Who's where in the league? Who's second in the league and who's third in March? The league doesn't lie. I don't think you can just say, oh, they've got the better front three. I don't. Facts. Let's see what happens on Saturday. Facts. And also, I've got to be honest with you here. Even though this is not the team I would have picked, and you'll see mine in a minute, Alexis Sanchez is better than Mane. Alexis Sanchez is better than Firmino. Alexis Sanchez has had a bad start to his United career, I think, but he's better than those players. And we're not talking about form, we're talking about who you would take. If Liverpool and Manchester United stopped existing and you've got a new team and you can pick a combined 11, you're telling me you're going to pick Mane or Firmino over Alexis Sanchez. Wake up and have some coffee. Eat the coffee out the jar. Don't put any milk or hot water. Just eat the coffee and wake up quick. Alexis Sanchez is infinitely better than Firmino and Mane. And it's a fact. Lukaku is better than Firmino in that combined. Says, well, here we go. Here we go. This one was always going to be the most topical and debatable position. Who spearheads that team? And I tell you what, I'm stunned. I'm stunned because I know most Manchester United fans will have voted on this. I'm absolutely stunned who they put up front. Let's count it. Manchester United, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Liverpool's 4. United could win 7-4 or it could be 6-5, which is quite close. Who will get that front position? Who's going to get the front position? Mane, Firmino, Salah, says Haram. Oh, God, I can't understand it. I can't understand how many people love Liverpool, even though they're meant to be United fans. But who gets the front position? And I'm shocked by this. I'm absolutely shocked who you've given it to. I cannot believe what has happened here. It is just absolutely ridiculous. Jesse Lingard. No, I'm joking again. Romelu Lukaku. Ha ha, you Liverpool fans, sit down. You thought I was going to go. I'm shocked that I'm shocked that people voted Lukaku because he gets a lot of stick, and I want to applaud you. I want to applaud you because you know what? I'd go Lukaku over Firmino. Do you want to know why? Because he's no-look shot, he's bloody no-look passing it into an open goal that he's actually had a look at before. You know Firmino's no-look goals where he looks at the goal, looks away and passes it in? He's had a look. There's the goal. Oh, quick. Oh, it's a no-look goal. I've just had a look at it. I bet he wouldn't bloody do it if he hadn't looked at the goal. But I tell you what, Firmino, good striker. Very good striker, doing a great job. Doing a very good job. I take Lukaku every day of the week. Do you want to know why I'm going to take Lukaku every week over Firmino? Because he pushes these defences back. He's tough, he's hard-working, and he's an absolute brick house. He's absolutely massive, and he forces that team through. And it's not always about, you know, Firmino's the better footballer, of course he is. But what he will do, he'll kill these defences, and these two will have a field day. Not necessarily Sanchez on the left. So that is the 11. Manchester United have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-4. And I tell you what, I agree with it. Do you know why I agree with it? Because the only place that Liverpool can really battle Manchester United is in the front three. Because their defence is crap, their goalkeeper's a plastic bag floating in the wind, and their midfield's not great either. The only one I would throw a caution, the weaknesses that Liverpool could get at United are that position and that position. And they haven't got a right back, so Valencia wins. And they haven't got a midfielder who can challenge Matic, so Matic wins. But you know, there are better, you know, Man City, they take that spot and they take that spot. I'd agree with it. But Manchester United, the weak spots, Liverpool haven't got sufficient players to come into it. So that's your combined 11. Now I'm going to do mine. I wouldn't do, let me have a look at some of your comments. Lukaku's better than Firmino. I don't know whether Lukaku's better than Firmino as a footballer. In total fairness, the best player on that team is him at the moment. I'm not going to lie, it is. The comparisons to Messi are a joke. He's nothing like Messi. He's nowhere near as good as Messi. I think it's disgraceful to Messi to compare Salah to Messi. It's ridiculous. He's a very good player, but he's nowhere near Messi. He's not even Griezmann, let alone Messi. But he's the best player in the Premier League for me at the moment, and he walks into the team every day of the week. These two players here, they're in there on reputation a little bit, but they are potentially great. They're just killing each other in the same space. And Mourinho needs to sort that out. He's in there because United haven't got a decent left back. Centre-backs, Bay's the best of the lot. Van Dijk's in there because some United fans don't like Smalling. But I don't agree with the 4-3-3 formation. I think it's quite negative. And also, I don't think he's that good. I think we're being generous putting him in there. So, here's my team. Please drop a like on the video. Eden Wolf is an idiot because he says you're a biased plastic. He has got no concept of me saying 4 or 5 times, this is not my 11, Eden Wolf. This is voted for by the fans. The United Stand is a fan community. We listen to your comments. This is not my 11. How can I be a biased plastic? Sit down. That is not my 11. You absolute plonker. This is going to be my 11. And you can call me a biased plastic now. But the reality is, I'm going to stick an extra Liverpool player in. So I'm actually going to make it... No, I'm not going to change the scores. All I'm going to do is take Can out. Put Mane in. Well, actually, this is mine. This is my team. Nearly. Let me just get this right. A bit of background music. You're coming out. That's my team. That's my combined 11. And I'm not going with 4-3-3. I'm going 4-2-3-1. There's nothing wrong with the 4-2-3-1 formation. The United fans have just turned against it because because it's become quite a negative formation under United. That's my team. The reason I've took Alexis Sanchez out for Martial is because Martial and Pogba work really well together, and I can't put Mane's better there than Sanchez is. The best player is De Gea in the Premier League, not Salah, says Abanaf. De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world, absolutely. 4-2-3-1 is outdated, says Salford Reds MUFC. Maybe, but I don't like 4-3-3. I think it's a little bit static. I like Salah more centrally. I think he works better there. There's a myth that he's a winger when he's not. He's a false 9. And I think he'd work really well with Lukaku. I'd bring Martial in because I'd get the best out of Martial. I wouldn't have any of this tracking back crap. I'd have him playing as a winger. Mane as well. I'd let Matic and I'd get Pogba working in the midfield too to prove everyone wrong. I don't need to put a £75 million centre back in when he's a Dutch Chris Smalling when I've got the real thing. I've got Chris Smalling. I'll put the real one in there. And then the back 4 and the goalkeeper takes care of itself. So that's what I would do. I'd be more than happy with that. No, I'm not taking Matic out for Can. That is how I would go. Isadorn says Salah is a false 9. You can't make this up. I think you need to go and watch Liverpool a little bit more, mate. Most Liverpool fans will tell you that. He's not a winger. He very rarely is out on the wing. He plays very, very centrally. Smalling's been our best centre-back this season, says Evil127. And no big clubs play 4-2-3-1. Well, this one does. Maybe they're doing it wrong. Fabinho won more tackles than Matic and Pogba, says Freeze Paydar. And what do you want me to do? Put him in as a centre midfielder. Pogba will be too defensive in that team. No, he won't. He won't. Van Dijk, come on, says Joshua. And Masters Gaming says Mane is a joke. Look, this is my 11. I've done your 11. This is my 11. That's how I feel about it. Matic has been shocking this season, says Amin. Yeah, apart from a man of the match performance against Chelsea and winning us 3 points with an absolute thunderbolt on Monday night. Anyway, Mr. David 6864 is all right. I mean, I could actually, what I might do actually, because De Gea's in goal. You know what? Bailly can have a rest. Put Smalling in there, and let's get Sanchez in as well. We'll do that. We don't even need. We've got De Gea in goal. We'll just do that. This is a joke, by the way, but you catch my drift. De Gea's very good in goal. Get Smalling and Robertson out, says Vantage, and do 5+5 mark. You picked 80% United. I'm not picking 5+5. I'm not picking... Look, Liverpool have never been near a title in their life. They've never even been near a trophy unless they're asked to polish it. I am not falling into this trap of Liverpool and United are really close. Liverpool have got a really good front 3 at the moment. That's it. The rest of their team is absolutely bang average. And I'm not moving away from saying that. I'm sorry. If people disagree with me, I don't think Liverpool's defence is very good. And I don't think... their midfield's very good, and their goalkeeper is awful. So, I'm not going to change it. I'm not changing it at all. Go Salah there, Martial there. So this is the... Anyway, I've had my fun. That is the team. That is the definitive Manchester United Liverpool combined 11, as voted for by the fans. And that is the most important voice. Forget the Daily Star, forget the Daily Mirror. This is voted for by Manchester United and Liverpool fans. That's your midfield three. Can, Matic, Pogba. Your front three, Sanchez, Lukaku, Salah. Valencia, Bay, Van Dijk and Robertson as a back four, and De Gea. And you know what? From a very pragmatic, boring point of view, I can't really argue with that 11. I would be a little bit more expansive and go 4-2-3-1. But that is what everybody wants to go with. And I'll tell you though, straight away, those two will kill each other. Absolutely. He can't play there. You've got to put him there. And Salah's better off the right. So there you go. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, give us your thoughts. It's all a bit of a laugh at the end of the day. Don't take it too serious, but that is your 11. And as Dr. Trolley says, I can't wait till Saturday. Bring it on, build it up. It's going to be great. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we are giving away a signed Juan Mata shirt. Official. Signed Juan Mata shirt tonight at 8 o'clock. Wanfield. Remember that, Scousers? Sit down. 8 o'clock tonight, signed Manchester shirt. Signed Juan Mata shirt, 8 o'clock, live tonight on the United stand to celebrate going past 200,000 subscribers. And also, it's Liverpool United, and Juan Mata just makes you think of that, doesn't he? So tonight at 8 o'clock, we will be live again with that. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the abusers on the comments. Go and get a life. But really do thanks to everybody who did put their vote in. That's yours. Mine's different, but it's your voice that counts. I'm not here to preach at you. Thanks everyone who did have their say. That is the definitive Manchester United versus Liverpool combined 11, and United win 7-4. 7-4. Thanks for watching. Speak to you all soon. 8 o'clock tonight. Signed Juan Mata shirt. Oh, that's gone cold.